Hi everybody and welcome back to the HardReset.Info channel. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can easily fix that your phone doesn't connect with your PC using a cable. So at first make sure that you use the cable that is for transmitting data. At first you need to plug your cable here into the phone and check if you have the NTP enabled. Here tap allow for the PC to the data from your phone, and as I can see it should work for me now. But scroll down to the control panel and here tap Android system. Tap that here and tap for other USB options. Here if you have damaged cable or just cable that doesn't support the transmitting data, you won't see either transfer files or transfer messages or connect with the device. You will see only charge this phone or charge connected device. So the thing is that you have to have a working cable. But if it doesn't work for you, you have to use the correct port in your PC. Try changing the cables in your PC, etc. And if you have chosen the right port, it will work for you. It's mostly the USB 3.0 ports, not USB 2.0 ports. And as for the phone, that's literally it. That should fix the issue in your phone. But if that didn't help you, we have to now move to the PC section. So let me move here, and here as you can see we do have our phone. And now we have to download the Smart Switch application. We have to enter Chrome and enter here this website. Here is the Polish website because my origin is Poland, so let me just delete the PL from the link. Here as you can see we do have Smart Switch again. I don't know why it's PL, but don't worry, I will translate it for you. Here as you can see we do have the samsung.com/pl/app/smartswitch, and we have to download the application Smart Switch for our PC. And what it does is downloading the drivers for our phone in our PC if our PC doesn't detect that it's a phone, and it has to download the drivers for it itself. So here on this website, scroll down till you see how to transfer data. Here, how would you like to connect? Change this to backup and restore data for a PC or Mac. And here, before you start on something, the Smart Switch PC down link. Click Windows or here we have Mac. I don't know why the Google translated it to Mother, but here we have the file for Mac or Windows. Click Windows and you'll download the downloading installer file.exe, and here you'll see some preparing to installation process. We can now close the Chrome, and here as you can see, to have my application installed. But for you have to just agree for everything that is here, for licenses, for the downloading drivers, for downloading the Microsoft Visual, something like that. And at the end of the installation you'll see a thing to download the drivers, and it might take a couple of minutes, 5 to 6. For me it took 10 minutes because I do have very poor PC. So yeah, it may take a while. Don't worry, it will finish. And then we can just open this application, Smart Switch, and here as you can see, download the Smart Switch up to the connected device. And here now we can go to the Play Store and here search. But as for the Smart Switch, this is for doing the transferring data strictly. But if you want only doing the Android phone and Windows, you can now turn off the Smart Switch and then plug the cable into your phone. It will work now because we have to have the drivers, but now I will show you how you can easily use the Smart Switch. install Samsung Smart Switch, and wait a moment, because it may take a while. So, here now we have to click open, and now more, continue, more, allow everything. And here, as you can see, transfer your data. It is mostly for doing backups, but I will show you how to do it. Send from this phone, cable, and now everything should be working fine. We can unplug the cable and plug the cable back again. And as you can see on the Smart Switch application on our PC, we do have that Galaxy A3 from 2017 is connected. We can click backup to do a backup, or here restore to restore the data. And that is how to use Smart Switch. But apart from the Smart Switch, it should be working for you now to doing only transferring the data, basic data. And now you don't have to worry about anything actually. And if it didn't help you, but I think that it should help you, you have to check if you have the USB debugging option enabled in your phone itself. So unlock your phone now. Let me just place quickly this pad so that my phone won't be running from my camera. And here now we have to enter the system settings here. Now we have to scroll all the way down so that we can see the about phone section. Here tap software information and scroll all the way down. Probably not all the way down actually, because here we have find this build number. I was recording Nokia before, so that's why I thought that build number is on the bottom. We have to tap build number. Here, as you can see, we have developer mode has been enabled. Now we can go back, and scroll all the way down to developer options. Here we have, as you can see, a lot of options, so don't tap anything that you don't know. And enable USB debugging. It should work for you. And now here we do have every simple steps that I showed you, and at the final I can show you that you can easily connect your phone as a multimedia device, but if every step before doesn't work for you, the multimedia device won't work for you either. And that's it for the video. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leave a like. It's really important to us because it motivates us, and yeah, we can fix our videos if you have some drawbacks. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments below. And that's it. Hope it helps you, and goodbye. Have a nice day.